Oh, I want to tell you about our 2024 season for our 39th anniversary. And now, truthfully, I'm right now trying to rack my brain about 2025, our 40th year, and how we're going to celebrate that. But for our 39th year, we're opening with the world premiere of Marilyn, Mom, and Me, which is about Marilyn Monroe. And Mom is Eileen Heckart, who an award-winning actress who played her best friend in the film Bus Stop. And Me is Eileen Heckart's son, Luke Yankee, who wrote and will direct this production. So you'll learn some very different things maybe about Marilyn that you didn't know. And she was such an icon, still recognized. Then after that, we have What the Constitution Means to Me by Heidi Schreck. And I chased that play for several years trying to get the rights. And I'm thrilled that we're going to do it in this election year. And it's Heidi Schreck, the younger Heidi Schreck, on the debate stage. And that's how she earned her way through college. And talking about the impact the Constitution had on 4 generations of women. It's funny and thought-provoking. Then our June summer fun show is The Outsider by Paul Slade Smith. And this is one of the funniest plays I've read in some time. And it's, like I said, it's an election year, and this is about the worst possible candidate to ever run for public office. So very funny play. Really looking forward to it. Then we have a play by Eglash-Kosoff, The Double V. And this is a true story based on history. And it's during World War II. And a young Black man in Chicago tried to enlist to serve his country and, during wartime. And he was denied that opportunity and he was beaten. And he wrote a letter to the Pittsburgh Courier, which was the largest Black newspaper at the time, and suggested the Double V campaign. We need a victory for the war and victory at home for equality. Very thought-provoking play. Then we're going to end the season with Murder on the Links by Stephen Dietz, and it's based on an Agatha Christie novel. So it's a fun mystery. Luke Yankee, who wrote and will direct it, has worked with ICT before. He also lives in Long Beach. So, and I've known him for years, and he's been writing for a long time and directing and teaching. And he came to International City Theater with this project. So I read it and thought it was, entertaining and interesting. And he tackles different aspects of, his relationship with his mother and her relationship with Marilyn. Marilyn was a method actor. And so when Eileen Heckart was cast as her best friend in Bus Stop, Marilyn, not the actress, Marilyn worked to make Eileen Heckart her best friend. It's a very interesting look at that story. But also there's other characters in the play, and Ella Fitzgerald is in there, and how Marilyn stood up for a Black performer at that time. Well, I wanted it as part of the season because it's a fascinating play, and it's really thought-provoking too. And it's, audience participation by the end too, whether should we keep the Constitution or shouldn't we? And I think it really has some value, especially today, in how divisive we are about so many things, unfortunately. So maybe this will bring us together and make us really think about what we're doing and about our democracy, which is, really important. That's who we are. I happen to really love the physical space that we perform in, the thrust stage, which means that the audience, it's not quite the round, but the audience surrounds on 3 sides, which makes the audience closer to the actors and the performance. So the orchestra itself is really only 5 rows. And then the loge, of course, grows further back and has about 8 rows or whatever. But it's all, it still doesn't feel, when you talk about the loge being row 6, it's not far from the stage. So I think it's just a more unique performance space, and it helps engage the audience with each other as well as the actors, because you're more aware of the audience with that shape, that circular shape. When you subscribe, there's lots of benefits, besides saving money and on shows and tickets and parking. We also have a dinner package with a couple restaurants that are really wonderful and save you even more money. And also subscribers get a restaurant discount card with 20% off at some of the area's best restaurants. Long Beach is a regional theater, so it serves Long Beach, but it also serves other parts of LA and Orange counties. And it's critical for you to attend ICT's 39th season, because I think it's very exciting. And that's kind of the response we've gotten from people when we announced the season. Vocal responses when I was announcing the plays in my curtain speech. So I hope that you'll be as excited as I am and join us. I'm Caryn Desai. I'm the artistic director and producer of International City Theater. 2024 will open our 39th season. It's a season of plays that are personal, passionate, and playful. And we hope you'll join us.